Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how long we're going to be going today. I am still suffering from the tired thing, but I really wanted to give it a shot. So, thank you, Sid. Hydrate, stretch. Okay. Damn it. I didn't do that before I started. I'm doing the refresh of the caches, hydrate, and stretch. Okay. Um, I don't know why the thank you message thingy didn't come up. I do know that sometimes last stream they were delayed. I've have tried uh putting in a different text line as it was shouting out random people instead of the people it was supposed to. um but I don't know if that's gonna work either, because I don't know if that's gonna shout out me instead of the person it's supposed to be shouting at. And since this time it didn't even work, I'm even more confused. Um all right. So what are we doing today? My brain is still waking up, or at least attempting to. Today we are going to be playing some Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King. I am going to attempt not to fight with closed captions today, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Woo! Well, it didn't give your name, but at least it put you up on the screen. It does show what game you're playing, and it does show your channel. So that's better than it trying to find don't. Um okay. So it was doing it based on angel feathers before. Apparently now you actually have to type in chat, but all right. Brain. Right, we are going to be continuing with Dragon Quest, but at the same time, I'm going to show you all the stuff that I showed you on Monday, but slightly different, and extra stuff that wasn't working on Sunday. It wasn't Monday because I couldn't do anything on Monday. All right, so without further ado, this is Ironmon. This is a thingy that I've already started. We are not going to be playing this today, but I do want to. I'm not going to save, but I do want to at least get. See, it does fit on the screen properly. It's just because in the room it takes less thingamajiggies. All right, I'm gonna go back to intro chat because it's gonna take me a little bit to show the other one. Okay, so actually, also the closed captions aren't up on these screens yet. I'm gonna explain. This is for Soul Silver Heart Gold Ironmon. It is gonna take a little bit okay, so that bit is working. That is a bit loud for me, but why is this not coming up? Maybe it's because it's already up. Okay, so this is Game Boy Advance. Fingers crossed I get the right one. So yeah, it hid everything the other day, and now it's somewhat downloading them in order to get them to work. Even though, yeah, it's... Alright, so if we head over here. Woo! This is obviously Fire Red. This is also Ironmon. I plan to play Baby Ironmon to start with. It is not actually called Baby Ironmon, but it is the most basic version of Ironmon there is. I can actually have a team. I'm allowed to catch Pokemon and use a team. Alright. That's it for the Ironmon. So, unfortunately, while showing you, there is a lot of opening programs and this, that, and everything else that I've got to do in between. And since I'm not the fastest person with tech, it is going to take a little bit to switch between these. Normally, obviously, if I was playing these, I wouldn't be switching between. I would just be going into one or the other. So it would normally be a lot faster than it is at the moment. But I do want to show you these things. I am very, very, very happy to have this stuff up and ready. And we do have a slightly new announcement along with everything else. So on Sunday, we announced our first DS or 3DS game is going to be Fantasy Life. But... okay, hang on, wait, no. That is still true. But... there is something very today specific to announce as well. So, this is the 3DS with the capture card. Obviously, it also plays DS games. So when we are done with this Dragon Quest, which admittedly is still going to take a while, I am going to do something that a few people in chat have asked about. We are going to become the Angel of Dragon Quest. Once we're finished with Journey of the Cursed Kings, we will switch to Sentinels of the Starry Skies. And obviously by the time we start this, I will have the closed captions on those ones as well. All right. Now let me get the PlayStation controller. There's not a lot of room on my desk, and the everything seems to take that little bit of room. Okay. So I gotta hit that button, this one, and that one, and go down here and turn that one on. Whew. All right, we have a game, I think. Even that wore me out. How is everyone else doing though? My setup, something 5,000. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just not great. There's not a lot you can do with cable management when there's 20 million cables. Okay, now I gotta try and get used to PlayStation controller again instead of a Switch controller. And to be fair, I now clean my computer about, like, at least the outside of it approximately once a week. So, not as often if I'm not well, but yeah, you just stick them all in a tray. It's like, hey, it might look cleaner, but it's probably more dangerous. That one? I think we are trying to get into the... No, it was not that one. That one? We're trying to get into the magic. You're going to the Dark Ruins. You've got stuff from PC to the desk. I've got, you know, 2 monitors plugged into this, that, and everything else. Yeah, but your capture card's inbuilt, so it's not like your monitors are getting plugged into that and the, like, thingy that I've got for the PlayStation so that it can be transferred to, like, HD or whatnot. True, true. You do have the ring light. So I've got the Switch and currently the like PS2. And the PS2 needs extra cables as well. But I was more talking, the capture card that, the the monitors get plugged into, the like Switch slash PS2 gets plugged into, and then everything goes from that into my computer. By the time you do that, I will have, hopefully gone and fought Dhoulmagus. Thank you, thank you. I don't even know where to go inside the computer, but oh, I'm sure I will have trouble, but um in doing all that I slightly messed a little bit of my top screen up, so um because the ones trying to prevent evil are the ones that are evil. Got it. Okay. Oh. Thankfully, as long as it's not the last person, I can go back, but... Thankfully, Jessica has already attacked. Although... Alright. Unfortunately, I just hit that last button. This part of it is gonna continue. It's not stoppable at this point. Alright, so we have one enemy left. One of the purple soul things that I can't think of the name for. And we should be back from the ad break in about 20 seconds. I'm just wondering, is Sid still up or is Sid trying to sleep again? Alright. Attack. Oh no, that's an ability, not an attack. Okay, that was really bad translation from the CC. Oh, we got a map. It's gonna be a very, very confusing map, I'm sure, but we got a map. I keep pressing the circle button. Okay, so there was another one on the other side. But it is probably better that we got the map first. That was not intentional. Unintentional awesomeness. I'm guessing, since I have no response, that Sid is trying to get some sleep. Oh, I didn't notice they have a pattern on the back of their cloak. Wow, they're really good at dodging that stuff. Yay, they didn't dodge. And Jessica went up a level. So we want to start putting into fisticuffs. Apparently it can help with the magic. Thank you, Dance. Welcome in. Abilities. One. Spells. That one. How are you doing today, Dance? Woo! It worked! Like I said, it's not actually giving the username, but it is giving the channel. Obviously, some stuff needs to be a bit changed, but I'll take this over random people getting shout outs. Of course. I don't even want to think about the cold, honestly. It's part of the reason I've been up pretty much all night, so... Okay, you are up? Okay, don't make... Please, my mug's in here. Mm? Ouch! I mean, I'm trying to stream and trying not to fall asleep at the same time.
I'll try it, yeah. I'm trying to go to sleep. No, I have to get a...
Yeah, like I'm really having a little bit of a struggle day today, but it's still better than it was on Monday. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know how long we're going to be going, but I am at least going to try. Everyone targeting Jessica. When you wake up at... Yeah, yeah. I don't know when I was awake and when I wasn't, honestly. I woke up way too many times last night, and Shoulder was like, yeah, no, you're not getting sleep. So I ended up taking some Panadol and hoping, like, there was no tomorrow that... Dan says hi. Sid says hi. Got set up tomorrow and then it's on for the weekend. Yes! I've gone! AFCON being this weekend. I hope everyone who is going, and even those who aren't, have a really, really good time. I hope everyone who is stationed outside stays nice and warm and dry. I don't know what the weather's like supposed to be like for the weekend, but if the rest of this week is anything to go by, I I I don't envy people lining up to get in the mornings. I really don't. A matang. And if I haven't said it yet, thank you to Sid for the second copper. $15 in showers for both days. Oh. I mean, at least the people coming from Melbourne will feel at home. It won't be that different, like, weather-wise. It was a bit of a joke and not a joke at the same time. Um, that every time we went to Melbourne, it would be raining and grey. Not so much cold, but although, to be fair, every time we went to the there was this garden. Um, I can't remember if it was a cave without a top, so it's hard to explain. But it was always beautiful when we went there. And I was very, very surprised when we went for PAX last year and it was good weather. I was really not expecting that. Um, alright. Herself. All right. No, tea is still not quite cool enough yet. I can feel that mug, and I was like, no, no, you're not picking me up. Um, he does like his thorns. Thank you, Jamie Lisa. Thank you. Welcome in. uh, yeah, I will take the names not coming up. For it shouting out the right people. I really, really will. Thank you for the lurk. Don't worry, I am very, very massively spaced out today. They're not all one group. That's annoying. Hi, welcome in, Mononax. I am about... I've been awake for about 2 hours. And I want to go back to bed. It's not bad. It's not a bad day. It's just I'm very tired. I hope you are well. We're not taking any chances since, like, one of the... Oh, I need to move those. So there's always the game... always the game subtitles, but on Sunday, we added the closed captions. They're really bad at interpreting, but... As someone who lurks a lot, I like closed captions. often, like, I'm very sensitive to sound, and I either have to turn it down to the point where I can't hear the streamer, or have to completely turn the sound off. So it's nice to be able to have an idea of what is going on, even if I can't actively listen. There are, but I couldn't figure out how to find those. So these ones are actually for OBS. And even then it didn't want to do what it was supposed to do. It took me 3 tries to get the closed captions working. Or appearing. I pressed the wrong thing. I didn't know this game had acts as such, but yeah, I would guess so. So we did announce earlier as well the DS 3DS, and after this is finished, which is still gonna be a long time, don't get me wrong. We will be okay, so that didn't exactly give me a lot of information. I can get over to that one. I can get through that one. But I don't think I'm supposed to go through that one. I think I'm supposed to activate it, come back here, and go across it. Oh, I'm supposed to go through it, but I want the treasure chest first. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. It wasn't it wasn't quite as cut and dry as it looked. It looked like I could get there straight through here. Oh. Painful hiccups. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm starting to wake up a little bit. Hopefully that isn't because of pain, but you never know. Itchy ear. Phalanx. Of course, exactly where my camera sits blocks how long we've been streaming. I feel like the thingy for an ad break just went off screen and we're about to get another ad break, but In the meantime, we have a phalanx. And with announcing the DS stuff, there is the ad break. I can't stop whatever's happening, but we got hit with a sizzle. But we had the magic barrier. This is indeed the PS2 version. I remember struggling around this point. Even with the go away OneDrive. Even with the I kind of forgot that we were in an ad break. Although it's not gonna hurt me to set things up. As long as I don't hit the last one. All right. So I remember there were certain points where I struggled with the 3DS version. But yeah, it felt a little bit easier. A little bit easier. But yes, that was one of our big announcements, more so on Sunday, but repeated today. Our first 3DS or DS game is going to be the original Fantasy Life. Yeah. Since I can't quite get the new one yet, I am, and honestly, I'm looking forward to sharing the original with everyone who didn't even know that it existed. Because it was a really, really good game. Awesome. It's gonna be a while until I get that one. Still need to get past June 1st and get my tax back and see how things go from there, but so I don't think I have the DLC. I really don't think I got the DLC for that one. And honestly, with everything they're doing with that store, I don't know if it's even possible now to get it. Like, a lot of stuff is being removed and stuff like that. It might help that the DLC is that's why you didn't get it. Yeah. So it's like the Pokemon. I can't remember if it's Bank or what it is. Don't get me wrong. For the DS 3DS, I have it downloaded. It came downloaded on the new 3DS. Oh, not new 3DS. Oh god, that's gonna be confusing. My new 3DS. But I don't have an account because you had to pay for those accounts. And then they did stuff, and I'm not even sure you can make an account for it anymore. Even though they supposedly were making it free when they started closing all that down, which is the only reason I have it downloaded in the first place. Yeah, it's one of these is gonna be a mimic and scare the living daylights out of me, isn't it? I don't think I have Peep. I could be wrong. No, not that one. That one. Yeah, Peep. I don't have Peep. Nose for Treasure will tell me if there is treasure chests, but I don't even know if Peep existed in this or oh, thank God. At least I'm not imagining things. It didn't exist. Okay, I don't see any reason to go into that area. It really could have been. It really could have been. But then again, she's not in the PS... Well, she's not playable in the PS2 version. But yeah, the reason I am playing it on PS2 is because it is an absolutely amazing game. But yeah, without the capture card DS that I now have, I couldn't couldn't share it on the 3DS. But also, given that this was many, many years before the 3DS remake came out, honestly, they did an amazing job with it. Oh, shite. I didn't put the magic barrier up, so... To be fair, my character and Angelo both have, magic resistance due to I feel like I'm gonna do this and it's gonna backfire and they're not gonna move as fast as they normally do, but yeah, normally Angelo would have gone first, but of course not. At least he got there in time. Also, you could have had better builds. I think I messed up giving Jessica and Angelo as much charisma sort of stuff as I did. Because they started getting targeted a lot. So I've backed off of that. In the hopes that they'll get targeted less frequently. Yeah, not so great when instead of targeting the hero and Yangus, they start targeting Jessica and Angelo and wiping them out in 1 to 2 shots. I've tried grinding. I was grinding at least a little bit. I feel like I probably normally grind early game and then I don't grind as much mid to late game, which is not good. That could be why things are a little bit difficult for me at the moment. Okay. I know where I'm going for that one, don't get me wrong. I was just it was the other one that's blocking the way. I wasn't sure if I had to go through first and undo that one over there. That is a no. So I have a little bit of a guide. The thing I want for Jessica, because I haven't been grinding so much, I don't have the money to buy, so I'm gonna get it when we get back to Baccarat. But so I still haven't unlocked the 3rd item slot for the alchemy pot. Obviously that if it's not being equipped can go in there. So I bought magic armor. Oh, I thought I had the shield as well, but I apparently only bought the shield for Angelo. But honestly, this magic armor is doing amazing things. I think I bought that and I intend to. So because I'm using Jessica with offensive magic, and if you remove the... So if I was to remove that and equip a whip, her extra MP disappears. And then when I re-equip it, that's empty MP. So I decided that I normally go whips for Jessica. But because I was trying to go magic, when I realized that extra MP that I get, I'd need to use a potion or something to restore it. I decided against it. But yeah. True. I did not think of that. But I also haven't put any points into it. But yeah, she's got another outfit coming when we get back to Baccarat. The silver tiara actually helped a lot. I think I bought that as well. I can't remember if I bought or crafted that, but it was on my list. But yeah, without unlocking that third slot, yeah, so she does get a fair bit, thankfully. So I feel like I crafted that in the hopes that Jessica would be able to wear it. Because Red can wear it, and most of the stuff that Red wears is a Red Jessica share. But in this case, it actually was Red Angelo. And I still need to update that automatic message. There will be other games now as well. But I am enjoying very, very much the Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. It it is good. I'm not ready to stream it yet, but also I'm a little hesitant to stream a game that's just come out after hearing people in Meg's chat saying there's parts of Fantasy Life that you're not allowed to stream yet. And obviously that is understandable. I get where they're coming from, don't get me wrong. But as like that's a lot to know beforehand. Yeah, yeah. But you've got to know what's restricted. Um, and I feel I'm probably about as oblivious as Meg was as to knowing when there's restricted content and stuff like that. I mean, define clear, because if it's in that text block of you know, this, that, and everything else, that's probably about 10 pages of paper. Um, like the terms of service and everything like that. I know, you should read those terms of service and whatnot, but it's like, stream guidelines. There are stream guidelines. I mean, to be fair, most of the stuff I play is older content, and it probably came out before streaming was as popular as it is. Um, maybe that's why I'm a little less in the know. Can you stop with the lightning? At least I have the magic barrier up, so it's not doing as much damage to anyone, but I guess it was different. Like, I'm used to not reading it because all I was doing was playing the game, and I don't understand how I could do anything wrong by playing it. But now that I'm actually streaming it, there's a bit of a difference. I don't remember this. Please tell me there is somewhere I can heal before the massive, massive battle. Now, the problem is that there's normally something in those areas that are dead ends. So we're gonna go check them out regardless. More tea. Oh. Alright. No treasure chests. No treasure chests. No. No, 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 no. Alright, we've got an incoming ad break. That's what I saw doing stuff on my screen. Thank you for getting there in time, Angelo. Okay. He can survive. Whoa. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh. That was very close. That was very close. Alolan Rattata. Alright, with this ad break that we've basically got, I am gonna go be human. Oh, I know it's coming because it has disappeared off the screen. So I will hit that BRB button. It might be another couple of seconds, but yeah, I will be right back. Just see you soon. Alright. I am back. Had to go get extra socks. It is just that cold. Great! Wonderful thing to hear as I'm about to disobey him. Okay. Do I see anything down there? I do not. It could be over in that other corner, which we'll see from over here. Oh, so cold. No wonder we all want to hibernate. I need my magic back. For the most part, Jessica's been able to do a lot with the Caduous or whatnot. But for some reason in this dungeon, maybe I am not leveled enough. Maybe I need to grind more. It is entirely possible that I do need to grind a bit more. Okay, so sleep they wake up from. There is indeed a treasure chest over there. Used to the switch. No. Although at least it didn't scare me. It didn't jump. It said stuff. It does a fair bit of damage. And it's a little bit tanky. Thank goodness! I mean, I know I have those spells, but I don't use them because I feel like in a way it's cheating, but also it's not likely to work. Okay. There's nothing. Oh, that's not this one. So I know I want a I know I want a drop from a Pandora's box. But I kind of got mixed up as to where they were. So when I saw Drogovian Path, I thought it was the like Argonian lizard thing. I want many, many things from the Drogovian Path. Yes, but I still have oomph. Thank goodness for that magic barrier. Lightning, massive amount of fire damage. So I could have used her to heal as well, but I just don't want to risk it when she's that low. And I think that's part of the reason I'm struggling as far as healing. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, it does give me a chance to get magic back, but at the same time, it's gonna use magic to heal everyone afterwards anyway, so... Although I did get a fair bit back between the Mimic and this fight, so... I don't know if it's enough, but... It is definitely not enough. Okay. There is indeed a chest down there. Oh. No, I don't want to use... I need magic. I don't want to use magic. I was going to buff, but it's not a good idea. A Phoebus! Now, I'm a little bit in trouble if they... I'm very much in trouble if they use the... Drawing the circle. That one. Oh, thank God. I was worried that they were going to aim it at Jessica, but... I don't think I can use abilities out of battle, but I'm gonna try. That is a no. Um... So I know I want to craft things with these, so I don't want to use them, unfortunately. Damn it. Ah. It's on the wing. I can't zoom back here, can I? Oh, I can only zoom back into the Dark Ruins. Thank you. That is what I was hoping for. Can I? No. Can they fight amongst each other now that one of them's attacked Jessica? Oh, it's gonna take a lot of them. Not as many as I thought, but... I wish there was a priest so I could save. You sure about that? That'd be nice. Oh. I don't even remember if I can win this fight, but we're gonna try. Double kabuff. That's something I need. Yeah, go ahead and multi-heal. I haven't done you any damage yet. No, he's the one that's got to stay alive. Oh, no, no, no. Ad break. No. Oh, God. So close. Angelo's health went down to 3. Because Dhoulmagus... Oh, my God. And he's still attacking. Oh, my God. He took away Jessica's oomph, which... not oomph. Well, he did. He took away all the effects. But I meant her, psych up. So I don't think these guys are buffed anymore. And we're not exactly healthy. I need multi-heal. I need to get Jessica back up, don't get me wrong, but I want some defense before I do that. No! I think I just unintentionally messed up. I still don't even know if I've saved it. I really don't. Yeah, there's 3 of him. I really don't know if I can do this. Nope. Thank you, Alistair. Thank you. I think I just messed up this fight, but like I said, I don't even know if it's possible to win this fight, so. I don't, I really don't think that's gonna work. We're gonna try it. It's the first time I've tried using it, but I really don't, and that's if we even get a shot to try it. Now, I'm waiting until I see the resulting thing after this. Before I do the odd death. But okay. Maybe I am supposed to win that fight. Yes. Alright. Something I've been meaning to do a little bit anyway. I am slightly annoyed that people have to type in chat. It can't just be redeems to get those friend messages. It's not even... So it's supposed to be that they're here, not that they're doing stuff. We are going looking for the slimes. I will probably rematch Dhoulmagus next week. I don't think I have the energy to... True. True. But I don't even know if it's an at. And yeah, like it was doing it when people were doing the redeems last time. But, you know, like I said, it may not be giving names at the moment, but at least it's currently shouting out the right person. So I'll take it. Oh, that's nice. Yangus also knows Kabuff now. So I don't have to solely rely on don't have to solely rely on Angelo for the buffing. Which means I can be doing other things with Angelo while I'm... Now, we haven't even seen one of these slimes. We know they're here. But we haven't seen one, so I don't know if there's a better room to hunt them in. A Zurok. Maybe I do need to go back downstairs. At least there was a hunter mix down there. Oh, right. I was using Sizz on metal things. Oh, well. Now I've got the Zorok. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing about that Pokemon stream that I had to cancel. Or I was thinking cancel or reschedule, but I don't think I'm gonna have 2 streams in me today. I could be wrong. I might get like a second wind or something, but okay, I got my tension level returned to normal. I saw that. I didn't see how, but I saw it. Maybe it's like maybe it's like Angelo's sarcastic snigger thingy. Not that there was a lot of damage, but kind of feel like it was the most useful thing for her to do at the time. I don't want to use all her magic. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be going a lot longer, at least for this stream. My shoulder is starting to react to the cold again. So hopefully we at least find a slime. Like I said, at least down here there are hunter mechs, so it implies there's supposed to be slimes. And I know they're in the castle, don't get me wrong. I'm not searching without knowing that they're supposed to be here. I just can't remember which room. And as we know from the time we went hunting regular slimes, the location can make that little bit of difference. That there was that small area under the stairs that the slimes spawned more frequently in. Oh. Because of course you hear the metal thing. Oh. Come on, at least show yourself. I know you might not stay and fight, but I want you to show yourself. Not you. Well, I went up a level. And I finally learned Zing. Oh. And I got a new spell as well. I'm getting all the things I probably should have had before I went after Dhoulmagus. Yangus can kabuff. I can zing. It's not only Angelo. The problem is that when he wiped Jessica out, he pretty much wiped out all our, like, all our buffs, all our extra attack. And then I messed up with buffing again instead of healing. I feel like I did a fair bit of running around in this room though. And I still didn't find him. Alright, what have we got across this way? Maybe there's a little tiny stairwell somewhere. Well, it's not a stairwell, but it's a small room. Maybe I should just thank you for joining us, Mono Next. Take care, take care. I don't think I'm gonna be going much longer either. My shoulder is really starting to let me know just how unhappy it is again. I was really hoping that we could find one of these liquid metal slimes first, though. And we're due for an ad break. So that's not great timing. Speaking of ad break. Oh. I was just checking the time, hoping that maybe we could get in before the ad break. Whoa! Alistair caught the sea dot. Oh. Okay, so one of the things I need to do is look up the room that I need to go to for this. The other is consider buying gear, but that's kind of a waste of money since I get it after this battle. And I think there's better things we can spend money on. Right. Out this way. I am going to heal. I'm going to call it for today, unfortunately. I'm glad I managed to stream though. I am. We're trying to get back into a more reliable schedule. But winter is saying no. No, I do not. Okay. PlayStation is off. I have my desktop almost back. It just changes my preference for the backdrop thingy-majiggies every time I switch. Or not every time, but most times. So, thank you everyone for joining us today. I'm sorry we were a bit late and a bit shorter, but I'd rather stream and try at least than not. So, thank you to everyone who grabbed their dailies, everyone who was in chat, lurking, all the many things that went on today. My brain is very ugh. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you to everyone who's potentially watching after stream when these become VODs. I hope you all liked the announcements and the show and tell at the beginning of stream with the Ironmon and the DS stuff. For some of you, it was a little bit of a repeat, but at the same time, we actually got some other stuff working today that did not work on Sunday. So, yeah, thank you to everyone for absolutely everything that is keeping this channel going and growing. Much appreciated. I am definitely trying to do that myself, so thank you very much for standing by me and supporting me on this journey. I have probably missed some thank yous, but yeah, I do try and cover with the thank you to everyone. There should be an automated message that comes up when we stop the stream as well. I am gonna look at who is on at the moment. No one I actually want to raid. There's a few people I might go pop in for a little bit, but yeah, I hope you all have a good day, and hopefully, fingers crossed, things don't go wrong again. Hopefully we are back tomorrow with Rune Factory. Rune Factory 4 special to be precise, since I have been